Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense will get the first possession of the game. The Sunshine State is so rich in talent. The players have known each other in many cases for a long time, and that brings the intensity to a fever pitch.
And they do not like each other, Reese. 3 of the 4 years that I was a part of this rivalry game, there were bench-clearing brawls in the middle of the field before opening kickoff. This game just feels different.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Gators offense will go to work for the first time. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school. 2 of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing guys to the box, not letting these running backs have success tonight.
Leaves it with the back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Red pass, it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy, so this game always means a lot.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Here's the handoff. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Here comes the offense on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Hold on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what's up with that. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Try to barge their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down, here comes this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Noles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Coming after it. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Glenn. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. He's right on target. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Gibson. And they're able to make the tackle. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the head forcing that incompletion.
Finds his man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The offense will quickly use a timeout. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On second down, they'll take to the air. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, no! And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Wow, did you see that hit by the linebacker? I mean, he came up with authority and bad intentions, forcing the tackle for loss. Man.
The Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The Gators in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On second down, he'll let it fly. The short hands, it's Webb. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail. and that wide receiver comes back, and it's
open runway ahead. Touchdown, Gator! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Pocket starts to collapse. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Seminoles! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still...
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, he'll fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll run play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He breaks a tackle. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida! On to attempt the try. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can't do a little bit of everything in an offense.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
To the air, it's Glenn. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on second down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll line up for a second down play. Now they'll run it to the right here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Gibson.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game. And he's playing his best football right now.
He's back to throw on second down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Florida State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Notre Dame. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Offense gets set for second down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it out quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong. I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Ball in the air, intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Noles. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make.
Take over
19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. There's a long and